Oh, got your nose. It's the Power Hour podcast.
Hi,
I just
everyone.
really wanted to say it. I wanted to say it.
How are you, Tracy? Oh, by the way, that's Tracy. I'm Mark. This is the Power Hour podcast.
Yeah, they know. They know.
Check the
Listen,
title
no one's
screen.
jumping in
We
here.
don't have a title
No one's
screen.
jumping in here. I'm good. I'm sick again. I'm still sick again or still sick. Either way, I don't know that I ever felt better, but I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling
That's
better
good.
now.
We gotta
It's
keep you. We
exhausting.
gotta keep you in Idaho. I think it's as soon as you leave Idaho, that's when the virus gets you.
It's true because I got it it started in Seattle about a
Mhm.
month ago, and then Canada re-upped it, and then I think I got some sort of sinus infection. I don't know that I did. It just felt like a new and sinister kind of pain, so I just assumed.
There's just something
It was
evil in your
something.
nose.
Yeah, but I consulted you because I knew
Residential
you.
pharmaceutical
I
pharmacist.
knew I literally told Luke, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna text Mark. And I'm not gonna ask him anything. I'm just gonna tell him what's going on, and I guarantee he's gonna be like, okay, here's what you need. Here's what you need.
And I did.
And you did. And I not only that, but I told you what I was taking, and you were like, don't bother with that. What you need is this. And you were right. That as soon as I took your advice, I felt instantly better.
I know
Mark
my
knows-
way around a medicine cabinet.
He knows his stuff. Would you ever be like a pharmacist or a pharmaceutical tech
I was
if you
texting
couldn't
you.
do this?
I was texting you about that. I think I would love to be a pharmacist. I think it'd be so
you
much
would-
fun.
I think you would do so good. I think
Because you
would
get
be
to
such
dress like a
fun-
doctor, but you don't have all the responsibilities of being a doctor.
Yes, and you could be so fun with it. You could
Mhm.
be so fun with it. You could print your own instruction. You're probably not allowed to do that, actually. Probably not allowed to put funny instructions on there.
And another bonus for me is because I've got such bad handwriting, I'm used to reading bad handwriting, so I could read all the doctor's notes.
That's so true. That's so true. Honestly, Mark, I think you missed your calling.
I think I did too. I think I'm gonna quit this and become a pharmacist.
We could always combine the both and do pills with this somehow. This
Do a
could be
little
about-
opioids.
Just some light opioids.
Isn't there a drink that is an opioid based drink, but they just sell it at every gas station or something? Have you heard
Not
about this?
It's not kratom, right?
I don't.
It's
It might be a
there's
kratom based
another-
drink.
I feel like I've heard about another
But it's
something. I feel
they're just selling it, and
Opium's back. Opium's back in a big way.
they're. But it's genuinely really terrible because people are getting addicted to this drink. It is heroin, and
I thought it
people
was
are going
opium.
crazy. I don't know. I've heard
It's
that there's
both.
some drink out there, and so really careful whatever you get at the gas station, whatever
Yeah, don't
drink you
just
get.
Yeah, stick to the fountains. Stick to.
Stick to the slushies, probably. Stick to the slushies. Slushies
Okay,
can't
you're
hurt
go-
you.
You're at a gas station. You're at a
Uh-huh.
gas station. You're running in. You need a drink. What's your go-to drink?
My go-to drink is probably just a Diet Coke. That's kind of always my baseline. But
love
it
it.
depends on if I'm feeling a soda, right? Maybe I'm feeling a juice. Maybe I'll do a vitamin water, right? Maybe I'll go Sprite. Maybe I'm feeling a Sprite. Maybe I'm feeling a slushy. Maybe I'm feeling something else entirely. I don't know.
Okay,
An
so
energy
all
drink.
Of them. You're like all of them. My go-to is all of it. I'm getting all of
What
it.
is your? Yeah, I just don't have a go-to. It depends on my mood. What's your go-to
Yeah,
if you have one?
I agree. Overall, I like the. If they have it, if this option is available, it's always guaranteed, no matter what the mood I'm getting in. It's a fountain Diet Coke.
Interesting.
The fountain. I saw this show where it was a fictional, but I imagine it's real out there that someone has it. But it was a character who had a fountain, like a soda fountain, in their own home, and I now think of that as the peak. When I have reached that point, I will achieve my peak.
We were just talking about how those 2 weeks in high school we worked at a movie theater. Do you remember refilling those fountains and how much of a pain that was?
Yes, and I still don't quite understand how it worked. Because it was weight. It was based on weight, so you just set it in front of there, and it filled up on
filling up
its
the cups.
own.
But do you remember replacing the syrup?
Oh, I never had to do that.
Oh, I had to do that. They were just big, heavy boxes of syrup that you had to jam a hose into. It was awful.
Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't have to jam anything into anything. That's great. I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to I didn't have to do a lot. I mostly just handled money.
I never got to handle money.
Oh, well, that's because I have a better accounting, I guess. But I never had to make popcorn, and I made sure that I never did because the idea of burning it stressed me out so much.
I got
And
yelled
that's
at making
all-
popcorn my first day.
You got yelled at?
I got yelled at.
Who would yell? Look at that face. Who would yell at that face? Oh, come on. That's what happens.
Going back to the gas station, what's okay? So I don't mess around with the fountains in gas stations. That's typically not where I lay. I go to the bottle section.
Yeah.
But my question for you is, what's your go-to snack? And you can give me a salty and a sweet, because I know for me, it depends on if I want salty or sweet or both, and I've got a different answer for each. Go. What's yours?
Sweet. I want Rips, and I want the bag that's the red and the green ones. None of the other bags are good.
Okay.
You're hearing it here first, folks. Salty. I don't know. I don't really get a lot of like snack things. I love a good Cheez-It, but I feel
you
like
do.
gas stations don't really have the extra toasty ones, and those are the only Cheez-Its I really like. Those are my favorites. I'll take a regular if I have to, but Pringles. I love a good Pringle. I'll eat the whole can.
Yeah, Pringles is a dangerous game for me, because if I get a can, it's gone that next day.
It's just so thin they don't count, and it just disappears.
And you can just put you can get a stack of them, and it makes such a good crunch in your mouth. It's great.
Yeah, it really they're sinister the way that they're so easily you can fit so many.
Are you an original guy or are you a flavor guy?
I like the barbecue ones. They have barbecue ones. Yeah, I like the barbecue ones. I haven't had too many of the other flavors. I want to branch out. More for sure.
I like a sour cream and onion. I like a cheddar, but I do barbecue's my favorite.
Yeah, and I mean, the original's good, but so salty.
It's so very salty. So
do
salty.
They ever reduce sodium? Do they ever reduce sodium?
Reduce salt.
I should get that for me. Well, your turn.
I like for the sweet, I'll go with a rack of chocolate Hostess donuts, those mini donuts. I'll get a rack of those.
Fantastic answer.
And then I get Chex Mix. I love a bag of Chex Mix on the road.
Love Chex Mix. I feel like we bonded about our Chex Mix before because we both forgot it existed for a moment and we both just got big old bags of it.
In college, we would just get so much Chex Mix. I remember back our freshman year of college, we had a buddy joining a frat, and he had to go around. One of his initiation things was he had to get gifts for people. And the gift that he got me was a half-empty bag of Chex Mix. He handed to me and said, "This made me think of you."
I forgot that it was half empty. That's really good. Did you not enjoy the Chex Mix?
I did, but there was a part of me that felt a little insulted. I had known this guy for at this point 5-6 years, and
yeah, and I think you got half a bag of Chex Mix, and I got 2 DVDs. I got 2 movies. I got Devil Wears Prada and Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, so it's like he went to Walmart and found like a bag of Chex Mix on the ground that was already open, and then went to the dollar bin and got you some movies. And it's like, at least get me a movie.
I felt mine was well thought out. I appreciated mine. Still have never seen Brokeback Mountain. I'd like to, but I just hear it's so sad.
It's quite a sad movie. It's a good movie, but it's pretty sad.
I forgot you've seen it.
I have seen it, yeah.
Ally.
Tracy, what can we not get you started about this week?
Oh, thank you so much for asking so that I could not even get started. Don't even get me started on the fact that there is no more all-day breakfast in America. We had all-day breakfast for a beautiful little span from 2015 to 2020.
And you're talking McDonald's, right?
Yes, sorry. Should have clarified. McDonald's, 100%. Yeah, listen, no, you can't have breakfast all day anywhere. It's not allowed.
You a breakfast for dinner guy?
I'm a breakfast all the time. I love breakfast food. It's so good. You can literally... Ooh, I'm getting tingles. I want breakfast tonight. I'm making breakfast tonight.
Yes, what kind of breakfast are you making tonight?
We have pancake stuff. We have hash browns. We have eggs. Put it all on the Blackstone, baby. Too good. Anyway, but stop. But we digress. I was recently, as you know, in our sister city to the north, Canada, and they have all-day breakfast, and they always have. Since McDonald's has been up there, I'm pretty sure, they have always had it. I do not understand the logistical reason why we cannot have it. It stopped in 2020 because of the pandemic, is what they said. They said they needed to reduce it, and I'm like, fine, that makes sense. Canada didn't do it, but they did fine. And then the CEO later said, yeah, we just couldn't do it. It was just too complicated. Canada does it, and it's delicious. Also, Canadian McDonald's is just better across the board. Everything tastes better, probably because they have a lot stronger regulations on stuff. But everything tastes better. The BLT McMuffin, I would do bad things for the BLT McMuffin. It's so good, Mark. I know you don't like mayo, and there is mayo on it, but I just...
Got the mayo for me, no mayo for Mark.
No mayo for this guy. You can get a chicken McMuffin. I don't think you can get that here.
I don't think so.
Canada has always had the snack wraps. They never got rid of them. They stayed loyal to their fans. They have way better, like, I keep calling them events, and people keep making fun of me. But I feel like, is that what they, what would you call it when they have, like,
Yeah,
the
like
menu, that menu takeover
a
thing?
promotional event.
Okay, let me, a promotion maybe. I don't know. I kept saying events, and every time
I
said
like
it,
the
people were
phrase
like,
event though. I wouldn't
It is
make
an
fun of
event.
you for that.
Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you.
Hey, and can I say this
guy-
to the people making fun of Tracy? Knock it off.
Thanks, Mark.
You can use that anytime anyone's making fun of you. Just take that clip.
I will. I
And-
certainly will. I'm gonna use it a sinister amount. Thank you. Anyway, that's all I got. I don't understand
Yeah.
how we invented it, and we are letting another country put us to shame for it. And
And
but you know that's in a way that's kind of the McDonald's story. Is Canada stole it and improved it.
That's true. And
Ray
I'll
Kroc,
say
the
this:
founder.
McDonald's breakfast might be the best fast food food out there.
There's something just so beautiful about it, and I feel like it's so, I don't know, it just really frustrates me because we had it right there for 5 years. That's a substantial amount of time.
Mhm.
So obviously y'all were able to figure it out.
Can I be the devil on the other shoulder? What's the phrase?
The devil's advocate,
The devil's advocate here. The devil on the other
the devil on the
shoulder's
other
advocate.
shoulder, sure, yeah.
Do you think McDonald's breakfast is so special to us because we can't get it all the time? You have to wake up early and go out and get it. Or do you think it's just special because of the food?
Oh, that's a really good question. I don't know, it's
Yeah.
hard because I guess I'm sort of skewed because my instinct is to say that every time I've been to Canada, I ate nothing but McDonald's breakfast for a week straight. We would buy groceries and not eat them, waste so much food because all we wanted was McDonald's breakfast. But that's vacation. It's hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
Could
That's
would
what
I
I'm
do
thinking.
that all the time?
Because like if every day is sunny, then a sunny day doesn't mean anything.
And my day has never been sunnier when I have a BLT McMuffin. Mark, they're so good. I don't know what it is. I don't
Now,
know. That's a good
talk
question.
me through a BLT McMuffin. Is it just mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, bacon? On an
Absolutely.
English
So
muffin?
you nailed it. Yeah, absolutely nailed it, bud. But I get it. I usually take the T off. So what is that?
You take the Tracy off.
Hey, come on now. That's
A
the
BLT
tomato.
could just stand for bacon, lettuce, and Tracy. You could
That's
just call
what I
any
think it-
BLT you make.
Oh my
a
god!
B-
Wait,
the
how have I
bacon, lettuce,
never
Tracy.
thought of that, Mark? I've never thought of that my whole life, loving BLTs but hating tomatoes, and I've
Mhm.
never thought about this beautiful middle way that saves me from taking the T off.
You say, hey, can I get a BLT, but make that T instead of tomato, make it Tracy, and make it for me, because I'm Tracy.
And then I do finger guns and I wink and then I run away and I go out
and
the
you're
window over
you're
there.
promptly removed from the restaurant.
Yeah, they're like, sir, you didn't pay. You're not getting that anytime soon. I'm like, "Well, finger guns. That's all I got. Anyway, your turn.
Yeah.
What was you not giving because you started?
Don't even get me started on razors. They don't last that long. You would think my face is made out of aluminum foil with how quickly these razors are dulling on me. And it's just absurd because razors are not cheap, by the way. Tracy, are razors cheap?
No, absolutely
No.
not.
And they're getting so dull on me always so quickly. And I shave my face a lot, and I've got sensitive skin, Tracy. You know this. I've got
Yeah,
sensitive
very
skin.
sensitive. He's a sensitive lad with sensitive skin.
And so it's so frustrating because it's like after I guess it's not that, but it's like a few weeks of shaving, then it's like you put a new razor on there because I'm shaving a lot, right? And so I would just like them to figure out a way to keep razors sharper, maybe. I don't know. There's no real fix to it, right? Because razors are already pretty sharp as it. I guess maybe if I go to the single bladed, like those kind of razors, those like what are they?
Yeah.
Like saved? I guess that because those razors are not as expensive. But that's so scary. You know.
That is frightening. I like that one blade.
I've got that,
thing.
but those are also expensive. It's like $20 for two of them.
Those are very expensive, but they last a really long time.
Not for me and my
That's
aluminum
true.
foil
Usually,
skin.
I do not have to shave very often.
Mhm.
You have to shave a lot, so yeah, that
So
would
it's
be
just
expensive.
yeah, and so it's just kind of annoying because it's like just or give me money, make them less expensive. Either make them sharper or less expensive for me. Those are that's my ultimatum.
What if you switch to like those, like the barber ones, like the
Those like just straight razors.
yeah, and then you could sharpen your own, and then that could be like
Yeah.
a fun. You could be one of those guys. That's kind of fun. If you have to shave that often, you might
It's
as well make it like a fun thing.
But think about how much time I would have to spend shaving then. You know, that's the thing is
Okay,
I'm
well-
shaving a lot, and I've got to be able to do it quickly.
That's true, but think about how fun you could do, like a whole barber thing. You could do
Ooh,
a
I
whole
could be
like
my own barber quartet.
yes, exactly. But it's just you, and you record three other like lines, and you play them every time.
Tracy,
That could be fun.
do you think maybe one day me and you could go to a barber together and get our beard shaved together?
Yeah, and
And like
talk
an
about
old timey
business.
barber. And yes,
And we
talk
could
about
talk
business.
about business.
And then we go to the golf course.
Oh, I would love to go to the golf course with you after getting a fresh shave, a cut.
I'm so bad at golf, but I feel like I would really enjoy golf.
Yeah, we could have a classic gentleman's afternoon, a shave and a cut. We'll go to the golf course and get hammered in the daylight. There's nothing more beautiful than that.
I saw a comedian, I can't remember who it was, but they were talking about how a lot of like old men get told they need to exercise more. And so they're like, "Oh, let me go golf," but instead of the exercise part of golf, I'm going to ride around on a cart and drink beer all day. And
Yeah.
it totally negates all the quote unquote exercise they're getting.
Being outdoors and hypothetically moving around does not equal exercise.
No.
But it does equal fun in the case of golf and driving. Golf is just an excuse to drink and drive in a safe environment.
The Power Hour podcast does not endorse drinking and or driving. No,
But
no, hang on. We don't endorse drinking and driving. We do endorse drinking or driving.
Drinking, yeah. Yeah, but also we endorse golf, and that's a safe spot to drink and drive.
Golf, though, not to bring the mood down, golf is awful for the environment.
Oh my God, this guy.
And
yeah,
so-
no, you're so right. No, it really is terrible, but it's so fun. But it is unfortunate how terrible.
Mhm.
Are there like eco-friendly golf courses anywhere?
No. The issue with golf is that it kills all the natural environment, and it just replaces it with all this like fake, like not natural to the place that it is, and it removes all places where wildlife can go and all the wild local wildflowers and flora and so on.
What about Top
And they
Golf?
take
That
up
bad?
so much water.
Top Golf bad? for the
I don't think
environment?
Topgolf's bad because I think it's like a contained building.
I don't think that grass is real. I don't
think so either. I don't think they probably well,
Okay.
because they don't need to have those upkeep. I would love to do Topgolf. I've never played Topgolf before.
You've never gone. We've got to go. Do you have one near you? I know there's not one
No.
up here. Okay,
No.
well we're gonna take a
I don't
road
think I
trip
do.
one day. To the
Me and you.
Topgolf.
Let's just do a countrywide road trip. When we get rich and famous off this podcast, we'll do a countrywide road trip and we'll record it for you all.
Yes, and we'll get shaves and haircuts every stop that we go to, and we'll do the Top Golf tour of the nation.
I think you're on something. And if the people want to see it, you can go to thepowerhourshop.com and fund this trip.
Yeah, you can pre-order the DVD.
We send out VHS tapes.
Yeah, it's a USB drive with a
Mhm.
link to another site where you can order the VHS.
A USB drive with a Google Doc or like a Word document with the link in there.
With the login to a Google account that we set up that everybody can log into, but please nobody change the password.
And don't look at the emails, guys. Those are personal.
Yeah, it's also our personal email, so you can access
A lot of people
our
don't know this.
banking information.
We do share the same email.
Well, it just made more sense.
It was easier. Well, because you have to pay per Google account, and so it just made sense to.
Google accounts are so expensive.
Tracy,
Yeah.
have you been on the internet lately?
Chronically, yeah.
So I'm sure you've heard of this, and I think you probably know more about this than I do. But a lot of people are talking about the Gen Z stare, and we are both Gen Z.
Yeah.
You want to tell the people?
Yeah, so
What?
I just saw that. I keep trying to read articles about it, and I honestly can't find too concrete of an explanation of what it is. But basically, it's this thing that's been talked about a lot, I think, in the last
Mhm.
week-ish, that Gen Z, which is 1997 to 2012. I did not know it went all the way back to 1997. All the
No.
way back. I did
All
not
the way
know.
back.
I thought maybe, I didn't think it started at 2000, but maybe 99 or something. Anyway, but I digress.
But we digress.
Basically, it's the idea of like staring being rude just does not exist for our generation, or like in
Mhm.
an awkward social setting we will just stare, or this, like, the main argument is that directly in an interaction, if
Mhm.
like someone will just, our generation will just stare back rather than respond, and just think it's fine to stare rather than respond to like, how's your day or something like that.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if this is in part due to like COVID, because like there was a big chunk of Gen Z's youth and development where we were kind of locked inside, and also we didn't have to do anything with our lower face. We've talked about this before, how you got
Yeah.
really good at making bad faces at people, but so we just had to worry
Thank you.
about the eyes, and and so I bet that's part of it. But also I feel like Gen Z, like there's just no patience for stupidity.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like it's a good. I think that's definitely a part of it is like the whole COVID thing and like
hmm
it sounds weird to say because for us it was I don't know like we were older but not really adults I would say.
no, I
But it
was
sounds
17, just turned 17.
yeah it sounds so I would have been like 16. It
Mhm.
sounds dramatic to say that it would like affects like social development or whatever, but it really does because like that's the time when you're supposed to be like, and then you're encouraged not to talk. I don't know what the direct correlation could be between that, but I definitely also think that you make a good point about like I feel like there's just less of a expectation to be polite for no reason because it's just like
Mhm.
why. But
Yeah,
I
it
don't know.
just
I don't know that this necessarily applies to everyone, of course, but
no, and I also don't think it's that big of a problem. Like I've never encountered it out in the wild.
okay, see, this is my theory about it, is because I was thinking about it, and like not to be like that person, but I feel like I don't do it.
I don't think either of
I
us do.
yeah, I feel like we don't, and then I started thinking about like my friends and like other people like that, and I feel like we don't. I don't like. I can't think of people that do it, and there's two possible explanations in my mind. Either we just don't, we're not aware of it because like
Mhm. We
I really
were
had
around.
never thought about this until
Mhm.
all these articles started popping up. Or it's something that only happens in between generations. Like we don't do it to each other, but maybe it's
Mhm.
something we do to like like people outside of our generation, like millennial or boomer or something like that. Maybe that
Mhm.
those are the people who experience it. I don't know because all of these articles that I'm reading about it are written by millennial people who were like, yeah, this is what they do. So maybe
Yeah,
it's just to them. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never seen like a young person talking about it in a way where it's like this is happening. Every like Gen Z person I've seen has basically been like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is what are you talking about?
Yeah, so maybe that's why I'm kind of leaning to that side of it, where
Yeah.
maybe it's just an intergenerational.
We need to get a
thing, and it's
millennial
just-
on the podcast, I think.
Yeah, we need to represent. Let's do a panel of one from every. God, what a nightmare that would be. But I think there is just like certain ways that each generation talks to each other, and then when you
Yeah.
try and like mix that with another generation, it does. I'm sure that there was some other version of like the millennial stare, something like that.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
derp. That's what it was. Derp was the millennial stare.
But I do think that's true because we definitely do interact with people who are our age a lot differently than I would interact with someone who's, in their, mid 30s or above.
Yeah, you would adapt
Yeah. 'Cause-
depending. So I feel like especially like older people like definitely do talk a different way. Like there's just a different
And they talk a lot too. Like in a store.
in a
You know.
store. Listen, that's one beautiful thing though is that every generation is gonna have yappers. And I
Yeah.
think that's really beautiful.
But I feel like Gen Z yappers are kind of contained to the internet like us. Where it's like we're not gonna just go out and talk to a bunch of random people about this stuff. We're just gonna
Yeah,
keep
we're not-
it contained to ourselves.
We're not brave enough to do it in person. We're gonna we're gonna do it to our phone, and then we're gonna let
Mhm.
everybody see it on their own time.
But yeah, I kind of, and I also wonder if part of it is just like, older generations are more open to like that small talk in person.
That's what yeah, that could be part of it.
Which,
too.
and
don't
can
know.
I say this? Gen Z's not big fan of this, and I'm sure I've said a lot of stuff that's anti this before, but like, I'm starting to see the point of it now. Which just kind
Small
of
talk?
helps. Yeah, small talk and just chatting up with people around. Because it helps build that sense of community that I think is lost with younger generations.
What do you
and
consider
so-
small talk? I don't even really know that I know what a definition of it.
I
would
don't.
be.
It's just kind of like talking about
weather?
nothing important. Yeah, it's like weather talk or how are you doing? How's life?
Yeah. Okay, I guess I do get it. I don't know, like just talking about like things you saw. I don't know. The one that I think about is like that I talk about like my coworkers about is just like pop culture things. Does
Yeah,
that count
that's-
as- okay.
that's-
There we go.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, I think that is a form of small talk because that's true. I've talked to a lot of my coworkers. Oh, this is what I'm watching right now. This is what I thought about
Yeah,
this movie.
that's what I do.
And so, I do think that's kind of a form of it, and I think that kind of stuff is important in building relationships and community.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think me and you really small talk that much, because I think even if we're talking about media, you know, we both have our, you know, very specific ideas about how stuff works, and we're having more in-depth conversations about it. But
yeah, and we also like care about. That's why it's hard, because it's like, well, if you really are passionate about something, or you're genuinely interested in talking about this with someone else, is it small, or does that make it big because you care? What I would guess, what I would more so consider like definite small talk would be like a service interaction, where you're like ordering a coffee and you're like, how's your day going? Tell me about you. Like what? Oh, look at the weather. Come on, like your chances are you're not going to see this person. Yeah, chances are you're not going to see this. What are you up to later today? Imagine asking that to someone.
Me and my fiance were going to get coffee, and the person was like, oh, what are you guys doing the rest of the day? They were like going to Costco, and she was like, oh, I love Costco. And so that was fun.
That is true. Like, actually, now that I think about it, like Dutch Bros, they always ask you what you're doing that day. They ask you for an itinerary.
Dutch Bros takes it a step too far. I do not like going. They're too nice.
Dutch Bros is like scary night. They ask for an itinerary of your day. They want mother's maiden name, the street you grew up on. But I love it there.
I go early in the morning, so the person just does not have the energy to talk to me that much, because I also don't have the energy to talk to them.
Yeah, I'm here for the caffeine so that I can do this with you. You need to hand me that, and then I'll fill out your quiz. Okay, I'll fill out your questionnaire.
But yeah, as I've grown older, right, and older and wiser is what people say, and you'll understand when you're 22, right? Because you're young, you're like a child, pretty much, to me, is how I look at it. But you know, when you come around to being 22, you know, I think you'll look at it when you grow up. But as I've grown older, I've just kind of gotten into that. Like, if I'm traveling, especially, I'll go, oh, crazy situation, huh? The pilot just ran out of the plane, huh? How about that?
Does that happen a lot to you?
Yeah. Mostly because of me. Mostly because of the things I'm saying to the pilot. But that's
you don't know how to fly a plane. You can't do this. You're very demoralizing to pilots.
I do think. Here's what I'll say. I do think the like me wanting to talk to people and make friends on flights and stuff is in case the flight goes down or there's kind of an emergency. I've got like a team of people that like me.
That's so.
It's a self-preservation tactic. I'm creating a team of people to support me.
When you put it like that, yeah, I'm building a team every time now. I gotta know. I need to bring up skills. Yeah, I gotta bring up skills. I gotta be like, so who can confidently push through a crowd? Who, like, y'all ever done? Tell me your best confidently pushing through a crowd story. Has anyone ever just like ripped off an emergency door? Like, anyone have any crazy stories about that?
I also try to find people who are going to the same place as me, in case like something's delayed or something's late and we don't make the flight, so we can kind of have a group where we can go and figure out what to do together. We can have a brainstorming session.
And rise up in demand of fixing together.
All 90% of my traveling time is just spent building a team.
I like team building, just in case, because you never know. That's such a smart way to travel. I like that.
And so that's what I like about small talk, is I can build a team, and you can do that in any situation. You never know what's going to happen at a grocery store.
It's true. It's never a bad idea to have a team. On the plane, I feel like I would try and find the air marshal.
Oh yeah, I feel like I'd love to be an air marshal. I really would.
You would be an air marshal for sure.
And I would rule with an iron fist. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I think there would be something so like confidence boosting about having a gun on a plane. No, I don't like it like that. No, I just mean like you know, you just feel good. No, I don't know. I'm digging myself at all. My point is, you know that you're gonna get the drink that you want, and you're gonna get some respect.
As soon as the wheels are off the ground and going, all right, this is my plane, all right?
Yeah, I go, hey, we're going to be making some changes around here, all right? Everybody, first of all, you're keeping your shoes on. Nobody wants your dogs out because they don't smell as good as you think.
Can I say something? I hate the people that put the seat backs back. If you're on a plane, you keep that stuff straight up, unless you have no one behind you.
It's just so unfortunate that they've designed the seats in a way where they can recline, but it hinders everybody else. I don't know. I don't really do you put yours back at all? I just don't. No. Like, I'm comfortable upright. I'm good upright.
I'm fine upright, and I don't want to convenience anyone behind me.
Even in a car, like on a road trip, I'll keep my seat, even if it's just
Mhm.
like no one behind me. I'll just keep it. I'm good upright.
Yeah, I like sitting upright. I like being aware of my surroundings. Most of what I do comes down to my safety. All right, if I'm laying back, I can't see what's going on.
Mark's always thinking one step ahead. He's always got the worst.
I'm always thinking, how do I build the team out of this
How
group?
how can I get a team out of this? I'm putting together a team.
That's honestly why, Tracy, I studied the same thing as you. I don't even care about media. I just wanted to have a team in classes.
It was just the easiest team. This guy. loves
Speaking
a
of team, let's talk about the T app. See, it kind of sounds like team, and it's spelled almost the same. It works
Yeah,
as a transition.
I heard where you. No, I heard where you. No, I got that.
For those of you who don't know, the T app was an app, and I might get some of this wrong, and Tracy, you can please feel free to correct me. And I know I didn't have to tell you that; you would have corrected me anyways.
Yeah, 100%.
But it was an app that women used. It was initially designed so like you could make sure that the guys you were going on a date with were safe. They weren't like murderers or killers or people that would kill you. And it seemed like it pretty quickly, and it was an anonymous website too, where you could just like post pictures of guys, and it seemed like pretty quickly, like with any anonymous social media site, it turned into a pretty fast bullying scheme to just bully guys in your area. And then to be on this app, you had to put your send a picture of your driver's license in. And then this app did not encrypt any of that information, did not keep it private. Someone found it. It was very easy for this person to find. And then leaked all that information and doxed anyone who was on that app. Which is just a real bummer of a situation all around. Bad app, bad to get doxed. Why?
It's so bad. Don't you hate getting doxxed? I think the first tweet I saw about this was literally like, why would you give an app that was like 2 days old your driver's license?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I also don't understand why in 2025 we are still making social media apps where people can be anonymous. I think it's historically proved to be a terrible idea.
It is never
accountability.
Worked.
Yeah.
Like there's never been a social media app that has been anonymous that has led to good things. 4chan has led to the situation we're in today. Just look around, right?
This is all 4chan.
Yik Yak was just bullying consistently.
When that came back, was it still? I can't remember. Was it still anonymous?
It was anonymous, but when it came back, it was better. But there was a lot more moderation.
There was a ton of moderation on there, and yeah, people got banned, and it was like permanent.
I know
bans.
someone that got banned.
Okay, so you can't be telling people that I got permanently banned for being.
I did not say any names. I said I knew someone that got banned.
Well, you knew I was gonna react. I'm not. I can't keep my cool about that.
I cannot. Hey! I can't control your emotions. I can't control how you react to things.
Okay,
I can
for the record,
control what I say.
For the record, I didn't get banned for bullying. I got banned for, say misinformation.
Yeah, it never works, and
no,
and especially when you're making it along the gender divide with the amount of men that are on the internet that are how men typically are.
it
was never gonna work.
No, the only way they were right in doing the driver's license thing. That was a way to keep it safe, I guess. But you didn't keep it safe. You just took pictures of everybody's driver's license, and that was a good verification, but not a good.
That there was that yesterday or something when we're recording this, an app got released that was called Box Score, and it was a male version of T. And it was, and that just sounds like maybe the worst place possibly on the internet.
Sounds like a hellscape. That sounds like a nightmare hellscape.
I know we're two white guys with a podcast, but I like to think that I do think that we are better than 99% of the men on the internet.
Well, the bar's low, but I do think that we're at least more self-aware for sure. And no, that app sounds like a nightmare. And I feel like it already exists, and it's called Truth Social. I can't imagine that it's much different.
Well, that app is 4chan or Reddit or iFunny or literally any space on the internet that is not safe for anyone besides a straight white guy.
Yeah.
Like, it
I don't know.
is.
How bizarre.
It's just weird and gross, and
People are
I think
weird.
And
That's the more.
and maybe let's shut down the internet, except for me and you. We can stay on it.
I think about that all the time. Like people who are like, "Yeah, I'm just not on social media. Like I deleted TikTok and I'm feeling so much better." And I can't deny. I'm sure that they feel so much better. I'm sure that I would feel
Mhm.
much better. But I can't. I have such like, I don't even know if I don't know if FOMO is the right word, but like cultural FOMO. Like if there's a joke that I'm not in on. Like I was about 2 days behind on the Jet2 holiday thing, and it drove me crazy. I felt gross
No,
and
it's.
disgusting.
I still don't understand that. But there was like a stretch of time around the election where I just had to delete Twitter because I was genuinely, it was like making me feel awful. And the thing that after I deleted it, I felt great except for the fact that I knew you were sending me funny tweets and I couldn't see them, and I was missing out on the funny tweets you sent me.
See, that is another part of it. Like I love sending TikToks to people or having them sent
Yeah.
or like tweets or stuff like that or reels, even though I'm so terrible at responding to them. Because I feel like I have not been going on social media very much, except for Twitter. I'm on there all the time. But that one's different because you can just like quickly look at it for a second. I don't have to listen.
I
to
love
anything.
Twitter.
God, I love Twitter. It's right on my phone. It's just convenient. I don't have to have the audio, whatever, so I could just do it. At work or when
My
I'm not
favorite
supposed
thing
to, when I'm driving.
is when I'm on TikTok or Instagram, I find the weirdest possible accounts and the weirdest possible people. And I
You
love sending
too.
those to you, and I love sending those to our buddy Brody. And it's just like genuinely the most genuine people you'll find on the internet that are
That's
the
a really
weirdest
good way to
people
put it.
possible.
You
And I
do
love
have,
them.
You have a sinisterly beautiful algorithm. It's really something else.
And I think that there is a beauty to it because it is just
No, there
people
is.
being themselves.
There's a sparkle. There's a shine. It's really it's special. for
And
sure.
so that's one of my favorite things, is just finding these really genuine weird people that are so just themselves. I love it. Genuinely, I love it. And I love sharing that with the world.
And you do, and you do, and you find them. They find you. I like to think.
I also believe they find me. Tracy, I believe it is time. We've got a little bit of time left.
We could do a couple. We could do a couple. I think.
We can do
And
a
then,
couple.
yeah.
And we're going to be reading some stories and deciding if certain people are good guys or bad guys in the story. I'm not going to say the word, right? Because I don't believe in swearing. It's not my thing really anymore, right? Because I'm 22. I'm a little more mature than you, and so that's kind of how we're rocking with it.
You're a darn near married man. You can't
This
be
is the
swearing like a sailor.
This is the last episode. Since this is going to be the next episode is going to be the first one we're the same age. I think.
That's true. That's true.
And so
I think-
I've got
I
to
think
get
that
all
lines up.
my older, more mature, zings in while I can.
Yes. Oh, you're not ready for me. Me at 22 for the next part. I'm gonna be wearing so much tweed, you won't know what to do. I'm gonna be smoking a pipe, talking about the political what's that clip of?
Oh, that clip of Jaden
Jaden
Smith that's like,
Can we talk about the
socioeconomic state of the world right now? But I've got a few stories. I know you have a few stories. We won't have time for all of these, but
No. But I
I'd love to
I
hear.
got-
Do you want me to start? Do you want to start? Do you want me to start?
You
Do
go
want
ahead
me
and
to
start. You go ahead and start.
So this one is says, "Am I the asshole? I took my PS5 back from my ungrateful nephew." So my nephew is 14 years old and his PS5 recently broke. My sister couldn't afford buying him a new one, and I had my old PS5 in my closet, so I gave it to him. He was overjoyed and had been using it for about a week. Nice guy so far, right? We can all agree on that.
I think so. Yeah.
I was chilling at my sister's house when she was telling him to get off his game and finish his chores before starting another match. At first he ignored her, and when she stood in the way, he mumbled something along the lines of "not doing that." And okay, right, not a cool thing for the kid to do,
Tensions rising.
but typical for a 14-year-old, right?
Yeah.
"Oh, I got mad." That's how he wrote it. I went right into his set and ripped my PS5 out of his TV and put it in my car. He started screaming and crying, begging me to give it back, but he was also calling me names at the same time. I told him if he was going to be an ungrateful little shit, he wasn't going to be able to do it while gaming on my PS5. My sister got mad at me for swearing at him, and so I said if that's what she was worried about in the situation, she needs to rethink her priorities as a mother. So yeah, now I'm a big asshole for swearing at her kids and calling her a bad mom.
Yeah, you are.
Yes.
Like, yes,
100%. You have the right to take the PS5 away, but you don't have a right to parent that child.
Yeah, and I think taking the PS5 away too is like in that situation is too much, because I feel like you're trying to act as a parent, because it wasn't even the kid was not disrespecting you. Like, I get standing up for your sister, I guess, but it's not your kid. I feel like it's never appropriate to step in on someone else's parenting. I think it's always a line you don't cross.
And you don't call a 14-year-old an ungrateful little shit.
Yeah, like that.
You
like
don't.
Not, especially when it's not your 14-year-old. I don't know.
No.
Some people are brave and they cross that line. But I don't know.
But you're right. If you gave this kid a PS5, then that's a gift. You gave it to him. It is then his parents' job to, and then you also especially don't get to critique your sister's parenting skills.
No, never. And then, yeah, like, it was a gift that you gave that you weren't using anyway, and now you're taking it back as some sort of pseudo-parenting move? How bizarre. How strange.
And can I say this? A lot
Yeah.
of the comments are not in agreement with us.
What?
A lot of the comments say the kid needed discipline. He needs to be disciplined. I am in the belief where it is the parent's job to discipline the kid. And if the parents aren't going to do that, it's just setting the kid up for failure. But you don't really have a place to.
Yeah, I don't think you get to just step in and do it, like, role play as a parent like that. Like, I think that's strange. I don't know. We could be right. Am I the idiot?
I don't know. I mean, like, we're both uncles. I would never
Yeah.
say anything like that to my nephew, even if, my nephews or nieces, even if they were acting a brat.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't say something like that. Like, I feel like I would like to think that I would
You'd be a little
defend my
more
siblings
restrained.
and be like, hey, come on, guy. But I certainly wouldn't start the yelling and the taking of things.
It's like this dude threw a tantrum himself. Like, he got up, stormed up, ripped the PlayStation out of there.
I would not be yelly. I would not be taking gifts back. That's a lot.
Like, screen time is an issue with kids, but like we said, that is a parent's thing to deal with.
Yeah, that's not your issue because you make it your issue. I gotta cough again. I can't do this, Mark. My mic fell off. I'm a mess. My mic fell off. Mark, I'm so tired of being sick. It's also 1,000,000 degrees in this room right now.
Oh my god. Luckily we're almost done. This episode went by really quick.
Yeah, maybe we could do one more of these and then wrap it up.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. I'm good with that. We'll do one of yours.
Okay. Here, I'll let you come back in on this and we can wrap up talking about this.
So yeah, that guy's the bad person in this story, in our opinion. All right.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we could be missing some. I don't know. Usually, whenever I see a lot of other people with an opinion different than mine, I just automatically assume that I'm wrong somehow. But in
Yeah.
this situation, I struggle to see how you could hear that situation and go, "Damn right, he did the right thing."
I also struggle to trust the opinions of people on Reddit. Once again,
That's a really good point.
very
That's a really
specific,
good point.
very specific demographic on Reddit that I don't necessarily like.
Yeah, it does surprise me looking through this particular subreddit, the diversity of people on here posting about stuff. I saw a lot of really young women posting theirs on there, and I was surprised of that. But you're right, the majority is certainly not.
Reddit is still Reddit.
Reddit at the end of the day, Reddit is still Reddit, and that's on Reddit.
Trace, you got a story for us?
Yeah, pick a number 1 or 2. I couldn't decide. I got 2 that I want to do, so I'll let you pick.
Let's do 1.
Okay, 1. Am I the asshole for making my wife throw out a whole chicken? So basically, they bought chicken, they bought groceries around, let's see here, ordered groceries online, collected them at 11 a.m., got back, unloaded everything from the car. Flashing forward, his wife had a recipe she really wanted to try out. Fast forward from 11 a.m. to 5:30. She starts cooking the dinner. She's going, wait, where's the chicken? Did I forget the chicken? No, the chicken was in the trunk of the car since 11 a.m. 60-degree day. And she insisted on using it. She wanted to use it still, and he was like, no, I'm not eating that, and made her throw it out, and then she had to go buy a new chicken. Are they the asshole?
So the question is, who was supposed to unload who brought the groceries back to unload? Do we know this?
And unloaded everything. I'd like to think that he was helping, but it only says that she unloaded it. I don't know that necessarily unloading is forgetting one thing. Or I've definitely done that. I wouldn't say that makes you an asshole. I think specifically it's throwing out the chicken. I don't know. Yeah. I get nervous with meat, man.
With meat, I think he did do the right thing in throwing it away, because that clearly was not safe. That was not safe chicken to eat.
That's a long time. What is it? 11, 12. That's almost 6 hours.
6 hours in 60-degree heat. That is prime time for deadly bacteria.
It says he looks up how long you can do that and whatever, and he doesn't say what it is, but I believe it's about, because I have looked it up because I've had a similar situation where I was concerned and I forgot. Hey, who hasn't forgotten meat in their trunk? Come on. And it's 2 hours is the window where it can be out at any temperature, I think, and obviously the heat depends on that, but 2 hours is the max, I think. I don't know. I wouldn't mess with meat.
No, especially chicken. If I'm him, though, what I do is I go, hey, this isn't safe. I'll run to the store and get chicken.
Yeah, see, it doesn't specify sort of the resolution of it.
Because it said that she had to go back to the store and get another thing of chicken.
Yeah, no, she proceeded to walk out the door, get in the car in search of another chicken from the store.
But I think if I'm him, I'm going, hey, let's not do this. I'll run to the store and get more chicken. You keep prepping the food.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good middle ground, because if she's comfortable with it, then more power to her. Let her eat the chicken. But if you're the one who's I am not eating this, and you're then I would offer to be hey, you know what? I'll go get the chicken because I'm the one who's not comfortable. But I feel like she should be a little uncomfortable. I don't know, meat is scary that.
I think that is crazy for her to go, no, it's fine. No, guys, it's fine. Trust me, it's fine, guys.
Wasting food is bad, yes, but you know what's worse? Food poisoning, for sure. So, I don't know. And then there's another part of it where I told her I was posting this, and she wanted me to stress that it was cool to the touch. Something could still be cold
and not be safe.
Still have bacteria.
Because it's what is it? It's 40 to 120 degrees, I think, is the danger zone, they say.
41, I think.
41.
Specifically 41. I don't know. I have to do temperature
checks.
That's
the food safety over here. Come on.
I just re-upped my training for the year, but I think it is 41 degrees. Watch me be wrong, and then
they're firing you.
Now I gotta look at it. Food.
But yeah, I feel like in that situation, you want to be safe with the chicken, so. Yeah, if I'm him, I'm offering to go to the store, but I'm not or the easier option is you just DoorDash food that day. You just order food.
Well, he does say that she would very much wanted to try this recipe, which I do get. When I want to cook something and I have my heart set on that, nothing's changing my mind. I'm so forgetful shopping. You know this. We've been shopping together. We're both forgetful shopper. It was so bad, and I am fortunate enough to live in a very good location where there is a grocery store basically across the street, and that has saved me so many times. I have sent my boyfriend to the store so many times when I have forgotten the dumbest things.
It's like if you were making taco bowls, you would forget the taco seasoning for the taco bowls, right? Something like that.
I always forget the
I mean, I've never done that, but you probably have.
Right. You know what I do a lot of times is I'll forget the centerpiece. I'll forget the meat. I'll forget the actual main part of it, because I'll be so concerned with getting all of the side things that I'll forget the main part of it. Or I'll assume that I have something. I'll be I remember seeing that in my fridge. Yeah, that was 6 months ago. You don't have that still.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tracy, anyway. Unfortunately, it is that time of the every other week. But first, I feel like we're going to have a probably similar answer on this one. Do you have any media recommendations? I know I've got.
I'll let you go first, because I got a backup if we end up picking the same one.
Because I feel like we were both going to talk about Don't Tap the Glass by Tyler, the Creator. Yeah.
Look at this mind link. This makes me excited for Same Brain. Absolutely.
Wonderful album. So different than any of his like recent albums. It's just kind of like a fun, quick, jumpy album. And I love it. And some people don't like it, but I think that they're just trying to compare it to his other albums, which are like masterpieces. And this is just not trying to be that. It's not some big concept. It is just a 30-minute dance around and have fun.
Yeah, I think that's the perfect way to describe it. It's fun. It's capital
Yeah.
F, fun, exclamation point. It's a fun album. I can't stop listening to it. At first, I was really disappointed at the length of it, being only, not even 30 minutes. I think it's 29 minutes.
It's 28, 29.
And I was like, man, that sucks. I really wanted another, like, full length. I don't know. Obviously, I'm just being greedy, because the fact that we're getting another Tyler album so soon is crazy. But now I've obviously been listening to it on repeat. And I think the shorter length makes it really fun, because it's like a short little jumpy story, and then you're done, and then you could start it again if you want to, and I often do.
No, it's just great. And I love it. It's really cool. He made it all while he was on tour for his last album that was released in October,
Which is insane
that he was like, oh, I'm on tour, so I'm like, he would like make an album and then go to his shows and then sleep and then work on the album more.
Yeah, he did that, and we've still been waiting for the Rihanna album for like a decade. So I don't want to hear any excuses. Give me your top 3 songs on the album. Can you do that? Give me one. Give me one if you can't do 3. Give me 3 or 1.
I'm not great at the names. Big Poe, the start of it.
Love that. That was really fun.
Don't Tap the Glass Tweakin' is great. And then Ring 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 has been stuck in my head pretty much consistently since it came out.
That one, I can't stop walking around going ring, 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 ring. It's so fun.
And so, I just love it. And I know you love it. We were texting about it the other day. And I got the vinyl for it, the first press.
I
so
know,
actually,
that looks beautiful.
After I'm done with this, I'm going to go listen to it while I'm cleaning.
Oh, really yes. Come on. Hey, do you see my plan? Do you see my plan, my proposal? Let's come on.
A lot of cigarettes.
Yes, we'll blast it. Turn it all the way up, close all the windows, and just rip cigs the whole day. Put it on repeat. No air circulation, just hot. No AC.
Cigarettes, lemon drops. Just full lemon drop.
Oh my god, could you imagine how sinister, oh my god, that would be the worst headache ever. Let's do it. Or espresso martinis, get that caffeine and alcohol.
Oh, that is perfect.
Look me up all night, baby.
Ooh. What do you got for us? Big T. Big T
it's
tomato.
Fresh on my...
That one didn't work. I apologize for that one.
This guy. This is. I see that I was gonna text you about this, but then I was like, oh, no, we're gonna do this tomorrow. I'm not saying this is an official recommendation for you. I take my recommendations very, very seriously. So I would not say this is an official recommendation for you, because I have a hard time sort of placing sometimes what sense of humor you'll enjoy in a show. I feel like in person we get each other's humor very much, but there are certain shows where I'm like, I don't think he would like Mrs. Maisel. I did not think he would find that very funny.
Oh, I loved it.
But then you loved it, so you surprised me with those kind of things. So I can't fully nail it down. But I started watching a show called At Home with Amy Sedaris. It's a sketch comedy show set as like a Martha Stewart type show. And it's from 2017 to 2020, so there's 3 seasons. It's short. And the amount of celebrity guest stars on it are actually insane. I thought that no one would be on it. Was on True TV. I don't even know what that is.
That is, I want to say it's like a TBS affiliate or something.
I think it used to be called, Laugh, or something it used to be called something else, and then they changed it to True TV, and I think they only have, these, sketch comedy shows or, prank shows or stuff like that. Anyway.
Can I say this? I was right. It's owned by Warner Brothers. So it is a TBS.
Excellent. I love Amy Sedaris. She's in The Mandalorian as the mechanic. I'm pretty sure that's who she is. And she's the real estate agent in Broad City. I love her. She's a great character actress, and she's so good in this. Stephen Colbert is in it all the time. A lot of people from I Think You Should Leave have already
I
been
love
on
that
it.
show.
I'm not even at the end of season 1, and there's like 4 guest stars like per episode, and she plays like 8 different characters that like come visit her house. It's really good. I think you should check it out sometime. And anyone who likes a little bit of quick sketch comedy, only like 20-minute episodes.
We forgot to talk about the Stephen Colbert thing. My comments on that is it's bullshit, and it's clearly just to appease Trump. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Did you see the South Park thing?
I have
that they
not.
did?
I wanted to watch it, but both my parents recommended it to me, and they're not fans of South Park, and so I know that it's gonna be good.
No, it was. I was watching it. Like Luke and I were watching. Our mouths agape the whole time. We were. It's crazy that someone like a show is brave enough to like do something like this, and so
And
blatantly.
Good for them
too.
to get $1.5 billion, and then that week make a thing like that.
They are the greatest scammers in the world. $1.5 billion for 10 episodes, and the first one, the premiere, is just ripping on them directly. Genius. I love them. I think that they are truly some of the most creative and like visionary people ever.
Yeah,
And
I'm
it
not a
sucks
huge
that
fan
they
of the
don't.
show, but I am so impressed because they make them they're made the week that they air, and I think that is so impressive, especially for an animated show.
Yeah, it was like it took them like 4 days. They only had 4 days
Yeah.
from the idea of the thing to it airing to make it. It's crazy.
So, yeah, but I mean, just back to the Colbert thing. You don't cancel the #1 rated show in that time slot. That's not a financial reason.
Yeah.
Anywho.
No, it's a scary thing.
Anywho.
It's dork. We're getting dork. Same brain.
Yeah. So some same brain. We got it last week, kinda. We got like half of it, right? We guess
Oh,
like
yeah,
water
didn't we-
park and
I
water
think
or
we-
something.
Yeah, and I said like another word at the end, but
Yeah.
I got a good feeling about this one. I got a
Okay,
good feeling.
let me look around. Okay, I found a word for you, and I've got it locked into my brain.
I feel like I always go to like the same 3 words. I keep doing like cup, door, chair.
It's what's around you. You're just looking at your desk going, oh.
No, really it is. I'm trying to think of something. Okay, I got it. Ready?
All right, you got it. 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Candle.
Phone. Phone handle.
Phone candle. Candle.
Phone candle.
Candle. Candle.
Okay, no, I got it.
Okay, I
Phone
got
handle.
it. That's pretty easy here.
Oh my god, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch you
It's
so hard when I see you.
Probably like the easiest get here.
Phone
Ever.
candle. What do you mean?
It's
What
like
do you
the
mean it's
easiest
easy?
get here ever.
I hate you so much. I hate when
It's
you
so
do this.
easy, dude.
Be a hint. No, hold on. Give me 5 seconds to think.
Okay, 5 seconds, and I'll beam it to you right now. Wow, wow,
Okay.
wow, wow,
Beam it.
wow. You got it? I sent it to your brain. I see it in there.
I see.
It's dancing right next to Stephen Colbert.
He's in there too. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely am so lost.
Come
I don't know
on.
the fact that you're so confident is like scaring me.
And this
Phone
is
candle.
not one of my crazy like this word reminds me of this word, that word reminds me of this. It's not one of those.
We're definitely
This
playing
one-
this game wrong because I'm dragging it out too much. I'm supposed to just
Mhm.
go for it, but I really want to get it. I really want to get it with you.
I think you can get there. I think you can get there. Just go back to the basics. Get back to the basics.
Phone candle. What do you mean back to the basics?
Come on. Playbook 101. Playbook 101, all right? Back to the
Okay,
basics.
fine, whatever. Who cares?
3, 2, 1.
1. Fire. Light. Oh, okay. Okay, no, that's a good one. Okay, I was close. I was kind of close though.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of what
Firelight.
links those that we. Oh, okay, I got it. Easily.
I mean, I have an idea. I don't know
Okay,
if we're gonna go the
3,
same route.
2,
3, 2,
1.
1.
Lantern.
Alarm. Lantern alarm. Okay. I was thinking like a fire. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Lantern. And
Okay, this is our
alarm.
last one. Isn't it?
Lantern. Is our last?
Alarm. I think this
Is
is
this
our
our last
last
one?
guess. I think this is our
Okay.
last guess. This is tough. We put ourselves in quite a pickle. Lantern alarm. Because you gotta think, you gotta go one path, and you gotta think of the other paths that my buddy Tracy could go. And right
Yeah,
now, I'm really
lantern,
just stalling because I don't have a word.
Alarm. Alarm lantern. I have something, but I don't think you're gonna think the same thing.
just baffled.
Let's
really.
rip it. Let's rip it. Let's just go for it.
I don't have any word. Okay.
Isn't it the
three-
worst feeling when you can't even think of any word?
Uh-huh.
Like you're like, name a word. I can't.
I don't know.
Okay.
3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Bell.
Clock.
All
Oh.
right. No.
That's all right. You know, if you,
We
what
danced
did you
around
say?
the same issue.
If every day is sunny, then it never rains.
If every day is sunny, then the sunny days don't mean nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Put that on a pillar.
Put that on a pillow. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back in 2 weeks, as always. Go follow our social medias, watch clips, comment, do stuff. Hey, if you don't have it, don't even get me started. We want to hear you complain. Send them in, DM them to us, text it to us if you have our number. And also, I'm real sick of everyone talking about how they want to be on our show. And how when we launched this, we had so many people talking about how they wanted to be on our show, and now we're giving them a chance to be on our show.
Yeah, everybody.
And
Everybody wanted.
they're not taking it.
Everybody wanted to do it until they got the
Mhm.
ability, and now they're like, "Oh, I'm not on you."
And I'm thinking of specific people right now too. I'm not going to
Yeah,
say their names, but I am.
Go over
thinking
to
of
our
specific
Patreon
people.
where we'll name names.
We have a list. It's not Epstein's list, but it is the Power Hour list, and it's people that
The
we're
Power-
mad at.
Yeah, it's much more sinister, and we
Mm-hmm.
and we all have we have pictures of their driver's license as well. So
Thank you all so much for watching or listening or whatever. We will be back in 2 weeks. Goodbye.
bye. Bye.